Yeah. Yo.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back. It's your boy Cool Rob, cool than the most, cool than the other side of the pillow. Welcome back to another episode of Cool Rob TV. Live in the ATL, y'all. I'm live. I got this gentleman right here. I'm going to introduce him in a minute. But like I say, man, thank you for all the love and support, man, out there. It's touching the soul when soul is touching beautiful things. So keep it coming. Don't forget to subscribe to Cool Rob TV, all caps, leave comments, like, dislike, engage with me and engage with us. Because we're always looking for the people to come on these shows. Shout out to Movie Hood TV, City of Hopes Media. Shout out to Greedy Vegan. I got so many shout outs, I'll be here all night, man. Shout out to them boys right there, man. Go to their channel, show them some love, and show them some love. Want to hurry me get all that out? Man, it's a special moment for me, y'all. Like I said, I'm down in the ATL, I'm representing. I'm down here, but I got this gentleman right here. I'm getting ready to introduce. Black-owned business. I'm getting ready to give him a chance to talk about it, y'all. So here we go. Live on Cool Rob TV, live on Facebook Live. Let's get it, man. Let me introduce him. Jamal Flono. What's up, brother?
What's going on, big dog?
How you
feeling?
Man? Good, man.
Good,
hey, thank you
man.
so much for giving me this opportunity, man. I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you, man. I see what you're doing with your platform, man. You know, you've been doing this for a while, looks like.
I'm trying to, man, since 2019, but it's really been popping off since quarantine.
Okay, I know that's real.
Yeah, man. So, man, like I said, man, thank you so much for taking time with your busy schedule to come on. But I really am glad you're here, man. I want to get a chance to talk about your business. So, if you ready, we can get started.
Okay, so it's really simple, man. What we do, I'm with a company called Nove, man. We specialize in helping, create more ownership in our community. Mm-hmm. You know, we focus on personal credit, business credit, and business funding, right? And for those that want to get involved with it too, we actually pay aggressively to help people do that as well. So now you can do good while you're doing well. You feel me?
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, man.
All right, yeah. So I was gonna start off by, just go dive deep and tell us about your business. Tell us a little bit about it. Let's take the floor.
Okay, so we've been doing this since around 2014. I got involved with them. One of my mentors to introduce me to this whole opportunity, and I was kind of like everybody else, right? Man, I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Take it.
So I actually remember this one time, man. I was actually working at the airport here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
It was like 95 degrees outside. You see steam come off the tarmac.
Yeah.
I had sweat dripping on my face. I was loading airplanes. Mm-hmm. You could hear like the belt loader screaming. I smelled like must, and the band's coming so fast that all you can hear is the screaming on the belt loader, right?
Right.
I look outside the airplane that I'm loading. I see one of my coworkers.
Right.
He was 60 years old, still working on the ramp.
Right.
He had a stroke right in front of him. Right. So I wanted to go help him and everything. I see one of my managers on the other side of the airport, and I see him. He kind of starts walking towards us. He had like a button-up shirt and some hard bottom shoes. He starts walking a little bit faster, starts running. Now he's doing a full sprint, and he runs right past us and go grab some bags. And I was like, man. And he was like, "Hey, man, we need to finish loading this plane." And I was like, "Man, this dude sitting here about to die."
Right.
And he talking about loading the damn airplane, right? So I was like, "Man, anybody felt like small, like unappreciated? Anybody felt like that at work, right?" But right then I knew I had to find something different, man.
Right.
So I reached out to the guy I was following on social media. The guy was extremely successful.
Right.
Talking about never had a job in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, they put him on 60 Minutes at the age of 13. For one of his business, actually from DC.
Oh yeah, bro.
You probably know him. We'll talk about offline though.
Okay, go.
And he showed me this opportunity, man. I was like, man, look, I had tried something before, right? Mm-hmm. And I didn't want to kind of like fail again, right? So he was like, look, man, it's only two reasons why you failed. He's like, the first, you had the wrong coach, right? Okay. He said, if you knew everything you needed to know to have what you wanted to have, you already be living life of your dreams.
Okay. Yeah.
That made sense to me, right? It's like, so, what was the second reason? He was like, you using the wrong strategy. He said, if you get trying to get rich immediately, I guarantee you get rich eventually.
Okay.
And I was like, man, I reluctantly got started, but I'm so glad I did, man. My first week I made extra $500. My second week I hit residual income. Okay. And then 7 months later, I was actually leaving my job. So I ain't worked a job since July 1st, 2015. Now, probably not working another job again unless something comes up that just that makes that much sense. But but I'm excited because my credit score improved, a couple hundred points. Yeah, I was able to buy my my first home. I got a couple cars paid. I got a brand new car outside. Right. Yeah. And but what I'm more excited about is the fact that our goal is to help 100 different people that look like us
right.
become homeowners
right.
in every city in America.
Right.
That's our goal. So
right.
I'm more excited about that.
So yeah, so as y'all can see, this is exactly why I brought him on, y'all. Because like I say, I mean, like I told Jamal, I said I didn't been approached about this type of business, pretty much a lot. You know what I'm saying, about how I can turn 200 into 1,000 and 300 into this and all this and all that, right? So I thought it'd be good to actually bring somebody on live, not somebody talking on the recorder or on the phone. Somebody live, you can see his face, you can see mine. And actually, I want him to just explain and tell us like this is actually real, because I know a lot of people who get approached about that, the type of business, and including myself, we think it's a scam. You know what I'm saying? Or we think somebody trying to scam us out of our money.
Right.
But that's why I'm glad I brought Jamal on so he can talk to us live, right in front of you. Like you can see him, you can see me, and got somebody living a dream, y'all. So that's why we here. So Jamal, how long have you had your own business?
Since 2014.
2014.
Yeah.
2014. Good stuff right there. Now,
yes, sir.
You just mentioned your goal is to, in 2020, is to help 100 businesses reach 100K in funding. Can you explain that?
Yeah. So how it works is, it's a very simple process, because what people don't understand about when it comes to business funding is the fact that it's 3 C's it's based on, right? So the first one is going to be collateral. Do you have any collateral? Now, we know in our communities, one of the biggest issues that we don't own anything. As a matter of fact, we actually own less property than we did at the top of 1900s. Right? So that's the first thing. So a lot of people don't have collateral.
Right.
Then you start talking about cash flow. Cash flow is good for some business that's already been established, right? But if you're a startup, you don't have any cash flow.
Right. And
then it comes out to the third C, which is credit. Right? And then you know how our people is with credit sometimes, right? But it's a personal credit side, but it's also a business credit side. Business credit is a lot easier to establish, because with business credit, it's only based on one thing, right? Business credit is only based on time payment history. When it comes to personal credit, it's 5 different factors, right? And that's why it's a little bit harder, because people don't understand the algorithm. People don't understand that a late payment can cost you 50 to 100 points. One late payment. People don't understand that. So we help people, start from scratch. Make sure they're congruent. Make sure their business is congruent. First thing, because a lot of times people have businesses, but those businesses aren't set up the right way. Like, people don't understand that you can't even get funded if you're using a Gmail or Yahoo account, right? So it might be some professional. It might be Cool Rob TV at Gmail, right?
Right.
But in the eyes of a lender, that it's not professional. So you're not gonna get funded. Now if it said info at coolrobtv.com,
right?
Then you start talking about getting funded then, right? Some people start listed with 411, right? It's just different things that we walk through the steps, all those different steps, and then we move through the 4 tiers of funding. The first tier is going to be your basic vendor credit. Your second tier is going to be your store credit, different stores, maybe like an Amazon.com or something like that, right? You move to the third tier, which is fleet credit. That's when you start talking about getting gas cards or buying vehicles in your business name. And the fourth is cash credit. That's when you start getting credit cards and they'll actually give you cash. It's easier to build business credit. So the goal is to help us, people that look like us, because we don't own anything. That's the biggest. It's not it's a lot of things that's plaguing our community. Right. But 2 of the biggest things is ownership and ownership. Right. I say ownership because one is ownership is home ownership. Right. And the second ownership is business ownership. Right. And a lot of times our businesses fail because we lack access to capital. So our goal is to give you the access to capital that you need. And with us, we guarantee $50,000 in funding, or you get your initial feedback. So it's not like we're trying to hit you across the head, because it's a legally binding contract. And the people I work with, my mentors, like it's the actual CEO of the company. He's a part of the Forbes Business Council. Right, he's smart. He's part of the National Small Business Association. He actually goes to DC every single year, a couple times a year, to help pass legislation for all small businesses in the country. Right. It's part of Beta Gamma Sigma. That's the largest business fraternity. His frat brothers are literally people that run Amazon and Coca-Cola and the Federal Reserve. So we got the credibility. Right. So that's it, man. That's in a nutshell when it comes to the whole business. We help people start from nothing. You have to start. If you have an idea, we can help you get the idea off the ground and really take it to the next level. So I'm going off script. Let me ask you something real quick. So the type of work that I'm doing, right? I'm a YouTuber. I describe myself as a YouTuber. I'm becoming a YouTuber.
podcasts and all that type of stuff.
Okay.
Now, I know a lot of people that's in the same field that I'm in, right? That just love doing it, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to ask you, could I actually take this and turn this into a business?
Most definitely. Matter of fact, that's one of the things I love about this because we always hear that, credit gets you to that financial freedom, right? We always hear about having a 700, 800 credit score. But people don't talk about the business credit side. Like I said, you have a 100 payday score is going to get you a lot more capital, right? So once you legitimize your business, it's easy to get funded. It's not even a hard thing to get funded. The whole thing about it is once you make sure it's congruent in the eyes of the lenders, right? Make sure everything's lined up. Make sure your name isn't drawing any red flags because some people, some businesses, some industries aren't as safe, right? There's some business like lenders don't want to deal with stuff in the XXX business a lot of times, right?
Right.
It might be profitable, but a lot of times lenders don't want to attach to that because it can go either way.
Right.
It's just certain things that lenders don't look for. But we're gonna help you make sure everything's going. But you as a YouTuber, most definitely, because you gotta think about it. If you're paying for ads,
right?
Why should you have to pay for ads out of your pocket? Why shouldn't your business pay for the ads? You write that off and you get it back in tax time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a real simple process, man. It just a lot of people just don't know about it. We hear we don't really honestly until we really start talking about this in our own company. I didn't know much about business credit. I was focused on building my personal credit.
Right.
And that takes work and that takes time. A lot of people start from being real jacked up. You know what I'm saying? But you could be real jacked up with business credit, but because the whole point is to build your business credit up and have enough congruency where they don't have to use your personal social security number. Just use your EIN.
Right.
That's it.
It's a special moment for me, man, because like I said, I'm watching the live and my boy Chris Carter is tuning in. Chris, you my man, the dude Chris right there.
Yeah.
Me and him was I remember one of the best basketball players in the neighborhood. I mean, first and foremost, right?
Okay.
Cool dude. Now he's in the Navy doing his thing. Shout out to you, Chris. You know what I'm saying? You are the man. Cool. Okay. What's up, bro? What's up, Chris?
Shipmate, what's going on? I'm a Navy veteran myself. I'm a corpsman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Rest in peace to the family. I know y'all just suffered a loss, so rest in peace to your family, bro. God bless you and the family. But man, put a smile on my face. See Chris joined us. Shout out to Shalonda Lee.
Yep.
She's watching as well. And for the 4 people that's watching on YouTube live, thank you so much. And also chime in, y'all. I know it's about 4 people watching right now. Chime in, ask Jamal some questions, man. This is the time we can build amongst each other. Ask them some questions. If you got something on your mind, ask them. You know what I'm saying? Let them get a chance to answer it. Let's get it. All right, bro. So good stuff right there. I got another question for you right here.
Okay.
So, Jamal, plain and simple, bro. Can you really turn a couple $100 into a credit score and $2,000 in a month? Can you really turn that a couple $100 into credit score and $2,000 a month? Can you really do that?
Most definitely, man. And this thing that most people don't talk about, right? Because a lot of people think it's too good to be true. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not too good to be true. Because it takes work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, a lot of people, when they hear there's work attached to it, they might think it's not for them. But you're going to do work anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little bit simpler when you just posting on social media, or you talking to family and friends, or you're doing podcasts, or you're putting out road signs. But it's a real simple process. First of all, our experts are going to work on your credit for you.
Right.
That's the first part. Right. All you're gonna do is take a picture of ID, picture of a piece of mail, and the expert's gonna do all the work.
Right.
Bam. That's it. Working on your credit. Right. I'm gonna give you a personalized game plan to help you start building your credit as well. Because some people issue is they don't have any established credit at all.
Right.
So now you gotta start about building credit. So we can help you with that as well. But then when it comes to making extra money, all you're doing is referring to service. And the best way to do that is just get in front of more people's eyes, man. Right. Because a lot of times, and it don't matter what you're doing, even the podcast, the reason why how you build your brand when it comes to the podcast is make sure more people see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to, like, one of my mentors, Les Brown, right?
Okay.
So, we've had conversations, all the time. He was like, sometimes your voice only attracts your tribe. Okay. So somebody that's not your tribe isn't going to hear you.
Right.
Right, they're not gonna be able to understand you.
Right.
But if you talk to enough people, somebody's gonna understand you, and you're gonna be able to get the results that you want. So it's really simple process. But when you see posts like that online, not necessarily. I'm not gonna say all the posts online are legitimate. I'm not gonna say that at all.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna say mine's legitimate, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But and I just had this conversation the other night, actually my fiance, and shout out to Miss Shalonda Lee, that's actually my fiance, the other half of the Credit Power couple, right? And make sure I shout her out because I don't want to go home and get cut.
Shout out to you, Miss Lee. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, but now it's called, okay, we gotta talk about marketing, right? We're talking about business right now, right?
Right.
Marketing. It's called permission marketing. The reason why people say comment me or comment info.
Right.
It's because it's called permission marketing. Because interruption marketing doesn't work, but permission marketing is a lot more effective. Right. So it might look scamish to you, but somebody else, they've been asking for that. But once you say comment me, they're gonna inbox you. The whole goal is to get your phone number and get you offline as quickly as possible. Because it's gonna be a lot of people, like you just start posting prices online, it's not effective. You can post prices online all day. It's gonna be very few people that do it because then you're limiting yourself to make yourself a commodity. That means everybody can do it.
Right.
So there always is gonna be a big war of prices, and then your business is gonna lose. You're gonna go out of business.
Right.
So the reason why you come online is to build that relationship with somebody, have a conversation, and see if you see a good fit. Especially with the kind of business I gotta make sure I want to work with you. Because if you're gonna get on my nerves, I don't want to work with you. I'm at a point in my business, I'm making thousands of dollars per month, right? I'm not at a six-figure point yet, but I'm doing pretty well, right?
Right.
Bills taken care of, we ain't hungry. I done gained some weight, matter of fact. But it's to the point now where I can kind of sort a little bit more. I don't have to just have I'm not begging people to join my business. I'm not chasing people to join my business because we know right now we're in a messed up place, man. Financially, you got to think about, we're going through a global pandemic. People ain't worked jobs all these months and stuff like that. Right. People credit scores are going down because guess what? They can't pay the bills. They done cut the unemployment, right? Because people was getting that $600 a week, right? Which I ain't gonna lie, that sounds lovely, right? Yeah. $600 a week to do nothing, right? Sounds lovely. If you've been stacking that money, you might be good right now, right. But we know that stuff like business, these small businesses are closing because they don't have any funding, right? You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like one of my favorite restaurants we used to go breakfast there all the time. They closed their doors. They ain't opened their doors back up yet since March. And it was a brand new business, black owned. What the head chef was a veteran, right? And their doors been closed for months, right. So it's one of those things where people need what we have. So if you find something that actually has a service or a product that actually speaks to you, then you want to make sure that you partner with them because I tell people all the time, if you got to improve your credit anyway, why not make some extra money during the process? Right. It just only makes sense. If you're going to improve, your goal is to improve your credit, right? Why not just start improving your credit? And then as you improve your credit, tell people about it, you get paid too. Why not? Yeah, it's simple, man. Right. But
so let me jump in right here because why do you believe, right? Because I heard you say that you want to reach people that look like me and you, right? Yeah. So why do you believe that our people is scared to to dive in and jump right in and just go all out and make that move, right? You know what I'm saying? Why do our people always be hesitant or always believe that something is too not good true or too good to be true or they being scammed? Why do you believe that as a businessman yourself?
Because it's deeply in business because we're conditioned subconsciously to believe that people that look like us don't want the best for us. Like I'm gonna give you an example. Okay. Like what was your first social media that you ever
had? Black Planet.
Black Planet, right?
Yeah, Black Planet.
That's a black owned social media site. Right. All of us that was in our age generation was on Black Planet. Right. And we moved over to Facebook and ain't looked back to Black Planet since then. Right. So we just literally said the white man's ice is cold. Like literally, we had our own platform. We could do anything we want with that platform. Right. It could be just as powerful as Facebook because Facebook has 1 billion people in the world right now on Facebook. Right. Actually, it has 2 billion. Right. Black Planet is still around actually right now too. But it's crazy because we left Black Planet and it was just us. Right. It literally was us. Right. But we do that all the time. We always waiting for somebody that don't look like us to tell us that what we're doing is good enough. And that causes us to turn the opportunities left and right because, like, man, I don't want to get scammed. But it's like, man, the opportunity at the most you'll spend is between $600 and $1,200 a year, right? That's and you know and it's like, and you get all that back in taxes because people understand you get these different tax deductions.
Right.
Even your membership is tax deductible, 100% tax deductible. That means you'll get that back. So that stimulus check they gave us a couple months ago, you're gonna get that money back unless you got a home-based business or a business,
right,
and you can write this stuff off that you use for. But everybody else, they're gonna lose that money. But we're so conditioned that we're conditioned each other to be the enemies, man. It's like, and we definitely got to change the narrative, right? Because we have this whole crab in a bucket mentality, and that's what it is. You know, so I can show you proof. Like, you can literally go Google Nove Money reviews. You can Google Nove Money reviews, and you're gonna see, you know, almost a perfect rating. You can go to NoveMoneyWorks.com. It's a Facebook group. Right. You can see thousands of testimonies. And people still ask me, is this real? We can literally go on the Facebook group. Right. Go to click on people's profiles and see they ain't talking about Nove. They can just talking about regular life stuff. Right. Right. Like, these are real people. Like, we can't create, you know, a couple of thousand fake testimonies. You know, and then go to Google and you Google us and you see all these different 4 and 5 star ratings. Right. And the thing that's crazy is we have literally, like, I think it's like a 4.9 rating on Google. And you might see one review, but somebody who was never a part of Nove and said it was a scam. As people like, I seen an article say it was a scam. But you ain't see the couple 100 reviews that said it wasn't. Right. But it's how we are, man. So it's really deep seating, man. And we got programmed from hundreds of years ago, and we still living those lives right now.
Good stuff right there, bro. You bringing it tonight. Yeah, so I know you mentioned pandemic. Has the pandemic affected your business?
Man, it has.
Can you tell us that?
In a positive way.
Right, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because,
right.
See, and this is another thing people don't understand too, man. Like, the first millionaire, you know, the first black millionaire ever was Madam CJ Walker. Right?
I didn't know that.
She was the first black millionaire ever. Not even black woman, just black millionaire ever, right? Madam CJ Walker. Right. She actually created her first $1 million during the last global pandemic, which is the Spanish flu. So during the Spanish flu, she became a millionaire because people think, man, it's so bad. It's not bad for everybody. I promise you. If you don't believe me, go look at what's his name on Amazon.
What's his name?
Oh my God, how am I forgetting his name right now? The CEO of Amazon right now, right? It's gonna come to me.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
And I know his name.
Yeah.
But he literally got a divorce, lost $300 million in his divorce, but his net worth went up since the pandemic. Now he's worth $100 billion. He lost $50 billion doing this. Now he's the richest man in the world right now. He's worth $120 billion after losing $50 billion in a divorce during the pandemic. Right. This only thing happens during this time right here is a redistribution of wealth, and honestly, the rich can get richer, and the poor have opportunities, but they're so afraid that they don't realize it's gonna keep like that fear is gonna keep them in that same place. Right. If that fear keeps that same place, you won't grow, and you end up like what's the worst that can happen? You lose a couple $100, but you was gonna lose that money anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying, but what could you gain though if it does work? Right. That's the thing about it. I don't think about, like, when I hopped in, man, it's funny because I hear some people like, man, you know, people like one thing I hear people say is, man, how do I get my membership waived, or you know, they'll say something like that, right? For me, my first question was, how do I make some money? Right. And I guess I just had a different mindset, right? Because I was like, man, I'm trying to make as much money as possible, right? And that was it. Right. So I didn't see the whole I don't think I'm gonna make it thing. That was just my mindset. Right.
Good stuff right there, brother. We're down on our last few questions, but like I say, man, if I think of some stuff, I'm gonna definitely go on.
What's going on, Erica?
We're going on. Shout out to Erica. Erica Rise Above. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
All right, so bro, since 2014, you had the business. Any fondest memories, like that one moment you could think of since you had this business?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. So last July, we had a company cruise. We went to the Bahamas. we actually ran out. We had like our own private island.
Right.
You know, it had a whole beach. It was like 25 miles under white sand. It was a private exclusive beach. Nobody else was there.
Right.
And we actually, you know, we always have a all white party every year. It's the first year we ain't had it in years, right?
Right.
First year we have it because they wouldn't let us have it. We were trying.
Right.
But you know, we had first, you know, we had an all white party on a cruise ship, and I actually proposed to my fiance on the last one. Mm-hmm. Right. So she thought, you know, because sometimes they'll call me up, you know, they call me Coach Flono, right? So she thought they were calling me up to do like some kind of impromptu training during the yacht party. Right. Right. And I surprised and I proposed to her. Because, you know, and she's an amazing like woman too, man. Like she actually won this thing called Miss Entrepreneur pageant, right? The Miss Entrepreneur pageant. So she's like literally she's the last Miss Entrepreneur because she was doing it so well. She speaks all over the country. Right. You know, does a lot of coaching and stuff like that as well. Got a couple of books ready to come out. Mm-hmm. But they made her the last Miss Entrepreneur. Right. So I was like, you know, I like everything about you, but I don't like it's your brand. I don't like the fact that you're Miss Entrepreneur. I want to change that to Mrs. Entrepreneur. And then, you know, I proposed to her. Right. So it was crazy, man. Like, you know, even then, you know, the CEO gave everybody a bottle of champagne. Mm-hmm. Everybody got, you know, chocolate covered roses. You know, it was pretty dope, man. So
good stuff right there, man.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out to your beautiful fiance.
Yes, sir.
So you may have already answered this question. I'm gonna ask anyway. I love asking this question. The inspiration. What inspired you? Now, I've heard you talking, so I know it's been several reasons why you explain, reason why you jumped into the business you're in. But again, what inspired you to come up with your own business?
Okay, so thing about it is, one thing I really love about people. That's the first thing, right? Mm-hmm. But I've kind of always been an entrepreneur, right? And I was just looking for the right vessel. Now I started doing, you know, selling candy. I started, you know, selling burnt CDs back in the day, right? I used to cut grass. Like we used to cut so much grass. I literally, we pretty much owned my neighborhood I had growing up. Right. Me and about two of my other homeboys. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you how dope it was in business. And not saying this is the best thing to do, because, you know, I ain't always been as where I met my personal growth and self development, right? All right. We actually used to steal the lawnmowers out the neighborhood, go take it to the pawn shop, right? And they go knock on the door and be like, hey, you need your grass cut? Right? You know, that's how we cornered the market. Right. I wouldn't say do that. You know what I'm saying? That was a long time ago, 30 years ago almost, right? At least 25. Right. But, you know, we was cutting grass, and like I used to make my own money doing that. And I have my own record label. You know, my parents actually allowed me to build a studio in my house. I had everybody come. I had a lot of people come through. Right. They had deals back in the day. I had some stuff from Zaytoven, back before Zaytoven was Zaytoven. You know, it's a lot of people in the industry right now in Atlanta that we're all connected. You know, so the music industry, and you know, I would go out there and just sell my. I think we got somebody chiming in the comment. Okay. Good stuff right there. What's up, Taylor? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Taylor Squad. Shout out to my brother right there. And it got to a point, man, it was just like, man, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but then I got a job and I kind of almost forgot about it. And so I started working a job for so long, it was like, man, I'm you know, I done wore my body down for these other people. And I see, like, I had one guy that I worked with. He was never late. He was actually on time and early every single day. He stayed late every time they asked him to. Right. He brought an airplane in one day. Right. One of the supervisors had parked the belt loader a little too close, and he brought the airplane into the belt loader, so it damaged the airplane. Mm. They fired him. It wasn't even his fault. Mm. They fired him. Like, it was like, this dude ain't never, like, he never had a write up. Right. And they fired him after one attempt. And I'm like, man, he had just bought a brand new house. He just had another child. He had like 4 kids. And he literally had gave up his football career to work at the airport, you know, because he wanted something safe. Right. Right. You know, he was one of the top recruits in the country. He wanted something safe. Right. And he got something safe, but then they fired him, man, for something that had nothing to do with him. And it got my mind like, man, I need to make sure I can control my own destiny. So I got in this industry when it comes to like affiliate marketing. Right. Because I think a lot of times people, you know, they only think about being a CEO of their own business. Right. And that's cool. And you definitely want to get to the point of doing that. Right. But a lot of times, if you don't know how to be an entrepreneur, you need to get somewhere that you can learn those skill sets and be able to make the same kind of money. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, and why I tell people to get into this industry, right? Get into being an affiliate or an IBO or having a home-based business is because you don't have any liabilities, right? You know, you don't have legal liabilities, but what you have is, you don't have the large overheads. Like if the average business costs $63,000 to start a business right now in the country. When you can start a business for under $1,000, right, and make the same kind of money you would have without having to have a payroll, right, or staffing or have to worry about warehousing and merchandise. You ain't got to worry about lights and fixtures. You don't got to worry about. There's so many other things that you have to worry about when you're the CEO. When you make the same kind of money, all you got to do is learn the same skills of marketing, social media marketing, right? You can learn emotional IQ. You can learn public speaking, emotional intelligence. It's a bunch of skills that you'll learn and still be able to get paid that kind of big money, right? And it's just a stepping stone because like I said, my mentor is CEO of the company, right? And he went from being a rep in the field, his top money was $168,000, right, when he was in the field, right? And now he now he got a point where he this is the fourth company because he's built 3 other companies, and so his interest in those other 3. Right. This is for a company. He's gonna take this to $1 billion for himself. Yeah, good stuff right there. Man. Shout out to my boy, Mr. Mechanical. He just chimed in. Okay, that's another business owner. He got his HVAC business. So shout out to my boy, Mr. Mechanical. Shout out to Teresa Richards. Yeah, what's going on, Teresa? Hey, shout out to you, sweetheart. Thank you for chiming in and joining us on the Cool Rob TV network. And don't forget to subscribe to Cool Rob TV, y'all. If you're on Facebook Live with us. If you're on YouTube Live with us, don't forget to subscribe to Cool Rob TV. Go and subscribe, y'all. Keep it coming. This is how we helping each other. We building. So this is what we doing right now. We building. Like I said, this brother right here didn't waste no time. I flew in. He came and meet me, and we just trying to come together so we can help our people. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's what we about, man. So definitely, check us out. Go back and listen to this interview. Support us, support me, support him, and subscribe. Yes, sir. And support his business. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he didn't know me from Adam and Eve. He didn't have to come all the way down here to talk to me and to talk about his business. So, man, check him out, man. Give him a chance, man. All right, so, bro, got another question right here for you. Okay, let's get it. All right, so, well, first and foremost, is anything else you'd like to say about your business that you haven't said yet? Man, honestly, not really, man. I mean, because it's I can talk about this all night, man. I've been doing this for years, and I really care, about our people. So, if you want to book a consultation, all you gotta do is go to FICOFlono.com. That's FICOFLONO.com. Right. FICOFlono.com. You can book a consultation, man. I give a free 4 steps to start building your business credit. That's free. And man, just reach out to me, man. Let's connect, man. You can even follow me on Facebook on there as well. And just send a friend request. Let me know you see me on the podcast. Right. And it's good, man. Other than that, that's all I got right now. Well, I was getting ready to say, if someone actually saw this and actually want to talk to you, because I know how I am. Like, I'm one of them people where I don't like just going online and filling something out. I actually want to talk to somebody. So if they actually wanted to talk to you, like one-on-one, are you cool with that? Yeah. Or can they reach out to you? Most definitely. Like I said, you can hit me up on Facebook, you hit me on Instagram. Facebook is Jamal Flono. Yeah. On Instagram, it's Jamal.Flono. And just hit me up, man. I'm an open book, man. I'm trying to help people. Shout out to Mariana, that's one of my teammates right there. Shout out to you, Mariana. Thank you so much for chiming in. She can get some testimonies as well. Oh yeah, right. Hey, I want all the smoke, y'all. So if anyone see this, man, definitely want to come on, talk about your business. All is welcome. You know what I'm saying? I got other platforms as well. Would love to reach out to my people, man. Love for you to come on. So if anybody see this, man, you want to chime in, you can leave comments. You can definitely reach out to me, Robert Matthews, on Facebook, or you can come on one of my live feeds and just comment below, and then we can get the dialogue going. Let's get it in. All right, Taylor, this is Wade, son. This is some good advice. Thank you so much, Taylor Squad. Thank you so much. People is actually chiming in. This is why I brought him here. I wanted us to come together, man, so we can help our people, man. This is exactly why he's here. Thank you for chiming in. All right, bro. So, got a good question right here. It's probably one of my last questions, but like I said, if something come up, I'm definitely gonna ask you. Well, definitely. But here we go, man. Point blank, all the smoke. Point blank period, bro. What advice do you have for me, the Taylor Squad is watching, anyone that's watching is gonna see this? What advice do you have
for a person or somebody that want to start their own business?
You definitely want to start building your business credit as soon as possible.
Okay.
But don't forget about your personal credit, right? Because that doubles your access to capital. But start building your business credit as soon as possible. Because first of all, it's quickest thing to build. Like you literally go from not having any business credit at all to being fully established in like 90 to 120 days. Right. Then you start getting access to the money that you need. Because I think most people don't understand is that these businesses don't use money. They all they use is credit. Right. They use business credit. If you go to Walmart, Walmart has 174 lines of credit. They run their whole business through credit. Amazon has 96 lines of credit. They run all their business. They might have more than that, to be honest with you, because Amazon has a lot more vendors. Right? And a lot of times, it just, man, we got to get to a point where we understand that, the importance of business credit. Right. But even more than that, man, focus on yourself, man. You got to become the best version of yourself. You want to get the results that you want. It's about having that self-esteem, about having that self-image, to knowing that you deserve to have that kind of success that you want. You have to see the end from the beginning. If you don't see the end from the beginning, then you all you're gonna see is if you see the beginning from the beginning, it's gonna be a lot harder road, right? You'll be like, man, I've been doing this podcast for a couple of years, and I ain't getting to where I want to get to yet. And you gotta enjoy the journey, right? If you don't enjoy the journey, once you get to the end, it's not like it's gonna be some balloons or bottles gonna pop when you make $1 million, you get 1 million followers. Don't let that happen. Right. It's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna be so used to success that it won't even matter. So enjoy the process while you're in the process. Right. That's the first thing. But just understand that it's gotta be hard, because if it wasn't hard, then everybody would do it. Right. And that's kind of, I guess that's all I got. I don't know, man. we got
a comment from Movie Good TV.
Okay.
Tony B. There you go, Tony B, my boy Tony B. You know what I'm saying? He chiming in. Thanks, Tony, for chiming in. So people was actually watching this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man. So like I said, thank you so much. Like I said, y'all, I'm originally from the DMV, Hyattsville, Maryland. I flew in this weekend, to get it in and check ATL out. I reached out to this brother right here. We met online. And then, like I said, we set this up. We've been setting this up since Thursday, Wednesday last week, and now we're here, man. So, we are in what would they call it, the Hilton Inn?
Yeah, man.
That we are down in the ATL in the Hilton Inn, y'all. We getting it in.
Hey, man, this is in the middle of Atlanta,
middle of Atlanta.
I go to the Hawks game right across the street. I go to the Falcons game. I'm gonna see the ticket holder for the Falcons. Oh, right down the street.
Right. So, bro, I was gonna ask you, right? Because I've been here since Friday. Where's the stadiums at, man? I saw one stadium coming in. So we're like you know what I mean? Chime in, let me know what's going on with that. Because I thought I was going to see the Falcons Stadium, the Braves Stadium, the Thrashers. Where all that set? So,
all right, the Thrashers, they've been gone a long time ago. So but literally, State Farm Arena is across the street. Hey, I love the Falcons, all right? Still. But State Farm Arena is right, literally across the street from where you are right now. It's actually Football Hall of Fame is right across the street too.
Yeah, you got the Hall of Fame here, so I saw that.
And right around the corner there is State Farm Arena. That's where the Hawks play.
Okay, that's the Hawks Arena. Okay,
yeah.
Okay, cool. That's Hawks
and then
Arena.
right past that, go down about another 5,000 feet, you'll see Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That's where the Falcons play at. Okay. So you're when I say you're right here. Yeah. You're right here. Centennial Park is right across the street, right there that way. Okay. Centennial Park, that's where the Olympic bombing was in 96.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, so I walked past it. Matter of fact, after we finish this live, I'm gonna go take some pictures, man.
Man.
Since I'm here, I want to get some pictures there, man. So I saw the Olympics. I saw the College Football Hall of Fame. What about the Braves? All
right, so they moved the Braves because the Braves was here in Atlanta. Now they're actually in Gwinnett County, so they're up 75 North a little bit further now. Okay, all right. They got a new stadium out there.
Okay, so, where were they at when they were here?
It's what's the name of the road? I just passed it. It's right on Ralph David Abernathy. Okay. Not Ralph David Abernathy. I'm about to say the wrong thing. They're gonna call me out of Atlanta. Turner Field. Turner Field is not too far from it.
Okay, all right, cool. Cool. Got some comments right here. Let me see. My boy, Mr. Mechanical, DMV on deck. Saying Taylor Squad, that's my man. Go hit the blue fame before you roll.
Definitely.
All right, what's up with the blue flame? My man put me on. So tell me about the blue flame, y'all.
So yeah, blue flame is on the world famous Bankhead, right? It's on Bankhead, so it's right from where Ti is from, right down the street from there. Okay. It's right off the exit actually, and yeah, $5 dances. You know, I'm not saying I know, but I'm not saying I don't know. You feel me? Right. But it's been a while, man. It's been a while since I've been in the flame, actually. But it's if you want to go on a strip club tour, right, Atlanta would be a good place to have one.
And last but not least, before we wrap it up, just tell us about the ATL. Like I said, I've only been here for 3 days, but that's not enough. But if you tell us about the ATL, have you been here all your life? Or?
Yeah, I've been since I was 2 years old. I was born in Augusta, Georgia, but I've been in Atlanta since I was 2 years old. All I really know was Atlanta.
All right, man. Tell us about the ATL, man. It's a chance right here to tell us about the ATL.
Okay, so what I love about Atlanta, man, is it's so many different people that look like us that are really going to the next level with their businesses, right? And if you build relationships with people, man, you can get every single door that you need open, right? It's one of those things where everybody knows everybody. Even though it's not like a super large city, but it's not small either. But once everybody's in the same network, like you see all these different YouTubers and stuff like that, all of them know each other, right? And it's crazy how connected. So you can really build with your people for real. And man, it can be a lot. It can be a lot of love, man. And I think that Atlanta's a good place to build the relationships with people that you want to build with. And if you're trying to get to where you're trying to accomplish some goals, this is a good place to make it happen. But as long as you grinding, man, it's hard not to win.
Good stuff right there. What a way to end this live.
Get them lemon pepper wings.
Get them lemon pepper wings.
Definitely. JR Crickets.
JR Crickets.
JR Crickets not too far from here. Get the lemon pepper wet.
Okay. That's my favorite wing too, right there.
Yeah, lemon pepper wet, bro. It's gonna change your life. You're gonna change your whole life, man.
Hey, you gotta compliment. You get good advice on business.
I appreciate that, Taylor Squad, man. I definitely appreciate that, man. Hey, hit me on Instagram or Facebook, man. Let's connect, man. Let's chop it up. I love to work with you, man. I think you say you do HVAC, right?
Well, no, that's Mr. Mechanical.
Okay, yeah.
Mechanical HVAC, but like I said, my boy Taylor,
Entertainment.
You know what I'm saying? He's checking you out as well,
that
man.
Makes sense, yeah.
But I, that's what I wanted. This is exactly why I got you here, to bring you on and talk about your business. I want people to chime in so we can build. Like you said earlier, we build and we're helping each other out.
Yeah.
So this means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Because I tell people all the time, man, this we all we got, but we all we need too. Even like Freedom, I got you. Rich Movement Coaching at Gmail. Right, Rich Movement Coaching at Gmail. But we're all we got. We also all we need, man. And even like, have you heard about what's going on have you heard about Freedom, Georgia?
I've heard it before. But what's going on?
It's those 19 families that went and bought, a city out there in South Georgia. Yeah, 19 families. What people don't understand is they're actually with us.
The stuff like
so we're not just talking about. Right. We really are doing it. So it's like,
right.
So that's why I say, I don't know about everybody else online posting about different stuff. I can't talk for them. What I can talk for is me and our credibility.
Right.
And, but, definitely hit me up too, Mr. Mechanical. Go to FICOFlono.com. Let's have a conversation, man. Add me as a friend on Facebook or just book an appointment, man. Let's talk, man. Like, literally just go to my calendar and I'll give you a phone call during that time. We can talk about your business too, man, because I'm all about, really helping us build, man.
Good stuff right there. Yeah, all right, so we're gonna end this thing off, but before we do, you got any shout outs, brother?
Shout out to the Fifi, Miss Shalonda Lee.
Shout out to
Miss Entrepreneur. Shout out to I got a whole team out there in 317. Shout out to the whole Nove Money family. And I always say this, man. Look, I tell people, make sure they do something today that your future you will be proud of. Right? Do something today that your future you'll be proud of. That's a Rich Movement message.
Good, right? That stuff right there. I got some shout out. Shout out to the fam that chimed in. Y'all always support me. I really appreciate you. Shout out to my boy Jamal. You know what I'm saying? For taking time out your schedule to come on. Really appreciate you. We just met online and we here, you know what I'm saying, working together to help out people. So man, shout out to you. Shout out to all my subscribers out there, man. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all put a smile on my face.
Subscribe, man. Hit that subscribe button right now.
Subscribe button. Yeah, subscribe, y'all.
Hit that bell too, so you get a notification when it goes off.
Hit that bell so you definitely know what's going on when I drop something. But I really appreciate y'all touching the soul. And like I always say, when the soul is touched, it's a beautiful thing. All right, bro. Tell them where can they find you, where they can follow you, where can they subscribe to you.
That's it. So FICOFlono.com, FICOFLONO, FICOFlono.com. Also follow me on Facebook, Jamal Flono, or on Instagram, Jamal.Flono, and we can connect, man. I do a bunch, like I had like a bunch of videos on Instagram just talking about different business advice and things to encourage people too. So you just check out some of those old videos, man. I'm about to get back to it for real too. And that's it, man.
You can find me at Cool Rob TV, all caps, y'all. And you can find me on Facebook as Robert Matthews. Cool Rob TV, all caps. On YouTube, Robert Matthews on Facebook. And last but not least, bro, any last words, man? Your outgoing message to the people, man.
Hey, man, just be encouraged, man. I know a lot of people out here are really like, hurting, and depressed about what's going on in life, man. But I promise you, it's an opportunity for growth if you allow it, man. You got to turn your pain into profit. So while you're going through what you're going through, hurry to get through it, man, because somebody needs your help on the other side.
Good stuff right there. And I'm gonna end it off with, if you laugh and you cry, right? That's a hell of a day. And what I'm getting ready to say, Jamal is an example. Jamal, like I say, he never gave up. He never gave up. He never gave up. And the reason why he didn't give up is look where he at right now. Here, talk about his business to help me and you. Thank you so much for all the love and support, y'all. I really appreciate it. I'm in this thing all with Cool Robbers in the building. Over and out. Self-promotion is best, y'all. Over and out. Self-promotion, y'all. I got my boy right here.
YouTube star. I already know.
Over and out, y'all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. I love you. Jamal, love you. We love you. We'll see y'all next time. Live in the ATL, y'all. Be back home tomorrow, though. I love the ATL, but I got to get back, man. See y'all next time. Next time I'm live, I'll be back in Hyattsville, Maryland. Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah.